little bit more about this, I now invite Mr. Bishnupada Sethi, the Principal Secretary, School and Mass Education Department, Government of Orissa.
Chief Minister, Minister for Education, Sri Samir Ranjan Sir, Minister for Sports and Youth Services, Sri Tushar Kanti Behra Sir, Chairman, Odisha Hockey Promotion Council, Sri Dilip Tirki Sir, Olympic Education Commission Chair, IOC, Ms. Mukhela Kwangpo Jaworski, Director, Olympic Foundation for Culture and Heritage, Mrs. Angelita Theo, IOA President, Sri Narendra Buttra ji, Founder, ABFT, Sri Avinav Bindra ji, senior officials, Namaskar. It is a big day for the School and Mass Education Department, Government of Odisha. Under the leadership of visionary Honorable Chief Minister Sri Naveen Patnaik and support of Honorable Education Minister Sri Samir Ranjan Das, Odisha has introduced the Olympic Value Education Program in 90 public schools. As a pilot project, we are first introducing it in Rourkela and Bhubaneswar, which are the main hubs of sports. We are grateful that IOC and ABFT have partnered with us in developing, implementing, and promoting this unique education program. The cornerstone of the program is the Olympic ideal that learning involves the whole body, not only the mind. It uses Olympic sport traditions and positive sporting values as the context for teaching life skills, values, and lifelong participation in sports for a healthy lifestyle. Including this into the curriculum, this program with its practical set of resources inspire and allow young people to imbibe the Olympic values of excellence, respect, and friendship. It will also enrich their learning process, and we are eagerly looking forward for its implementation in the coming days. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Sethi. We are also really looking forward to seeing the implementation in the coming days. It's great to know that Rourkela and Bhubaneswar will be the pilot project and that eventually this will be spread to hundreds more schools in Odisha in the future, producing future generations for whom sport is a way of life. So on that note, we have a delightful video message featuring some athletes and Olympians from the state of Orissa. Let's hear them now.
नमस्कार। हर एक स्पोर्ट्स पर्सन, एक खिलाड़ी का एक सपना होता है ओलंपियन बनूं। लेजेंडरी क्रिकेटर सुनील गावस्कर ने कहा था कि उनके मन में एक रिग्रेट है कि वो ओलंपियन बन नहीं पाया, और आज मैं गर्व के साथ में कहता हूँ मुझे ओलंपिक खेलने का मौका मिला, और हॉकी खिलाड़ी के हिसाब से, ओलंपियन हिसाब से मुझे काफ़ी कुछ सीखने को मिला स्पोर्ट्स एरेना से। एक टीम बिल्ड कैसे होता है, कॉन्फिडेंस, आत्मविश्वास पैदा हुआ है, और डिसिप्लिन, सेल्फ डिसिप्लिन मुझे सिखाया है, मेहनत करना सिखाया है, अदर खिलाड़ियों को रेस्पेक्ट करना सिखाया। काफ़ी कुछ मुझे हॉकी ने सिखाया है, आज ओलंपियन हिसाब से मुझे सीखने को मिला। और आज कहीं पे मैं जाता हूँ, किसी प्रोग्राम में जाता हूँ, जरूर ओलंपियन के हिसाब से मुझे पुकारते हैं। ये मेरे लिए गौरव की बात है।
हाय, मैं सुनीता लाकरा, ओलंपियन। हर एक प्लेयर अपना बेस्ट परफॉर्मेंस देने के लिए हार्ड वर्क करते हैं, पर कई बार ऐसे सिचुएशन आती है कि प्लेयर्स को इंजरी हो जाती है। जैसे मेरे लाइफ में इंजरी हुई थी, उसको कम बैक करने के लिए मेंटली फिजिकली स्ट्रांग होना पड़ता है, और सबसे ज़्यादा ज़रूरी है टीम मेट सपोर्ट एंड कोचेस की सपोर्ट ज़रूरी होती है, और एक्स्ट्रा हार्ड वर्क करनी पड़ती है। सारी प्लेयर्स को ये कहना चाहती हूँ कि जब भी लाइफ में डाउन चले जाते हैं तो अपना हौसला ना खोए और मेहनत करते रहें।
Hi, this is Olympian Shravani Nanda. Sports has been my only passion since my childhood. Sports helps me in every phases of my life. Sports taught me how to be determined, dedicated, and above all, how to be patient, which helps me to work towards my goals. Sports also taught me how to fight against odds. And today, these values are helping me in my sports career and also in my daily life. Thank you.
Well, those are exactly the Olympic values that we talk about, values that people take with them for the rest of their lives and not just on the sport field. It's also great to have heard that message from our Olympians from Odisha. I've had the great fortune of watching some of them in action. And now at this stage, we would like to convey the best wishes from the International Olympic Committee. And on behalf of the IOC President, Thomas Bach, we now bring you this message from the chair of the IOC's Education Commission, Ms. Mikhaila Jaworski.
Good morning and warm greetings to all of you. To the Honorable Chief Minister of Odisha, Mr. Naveen Patnaik, my fellow IOC member and friend, Ms. Nita Ambani, colleagues from the IOC including Angelita Teo, Director of the Olympic Foundation for Culture and Heritage, the President of the IOA, Dr. Narendra Buttra, and inspirational Olympic gold medalist Abhinav Bindra. Dear friends, education is an integral part of Olympism. It may not be the most visible or tangible, but it has always been there as one of the foundations of the Olympic movement. Back in 1925, during his opening speech for the Olympic Congress in Prague, the founder of the modern games, Baron Pierre de Coubertin, had said that the future of civilization does not rest now on political or economic foundations. It depends solely on the educational orientation that will be put in place. Almost a century later, these words remain true and an integral part of the Olympic movement's continuous contribution to society. How so, you might ask? Olympic education is imparted around the world through various initiatives and projects led by the IOC departments, including Olympic Foundation for Culture and Heritage. Since 2006, the IOC has developed and disseminated the Olympic Values Education Program, or OVEP, which is a unique set of free and accessible tools and teaching resources that make it easy to embrace Olympism and Olympic values. The OVEP program uses the themes of Olympism and symbols of the ancient and modern Olympic Games to teach a values-based curriculum to children and youth. This program has grown from strength to strength over the years and continues to expand to newer regions around the world. And now, we are delighted that the program will be integrated into the state syllabus in Odisha and hope that this marks an important first step in bringing Olympic values to all the young people in India. The modern outlook on education is that it cannot be unidimensional. It must be acknowledged that various forms of education exist because there are many ways to learn. Formal education is no longer a guarantee of long-term success in life. Nevertheless, in my own family, we impart upon our children the importance of earning a recognized degree. At the same time, I have to say that the most important learnings I have retained many years after graduating from college cannot be found in books or what I wrote down in my notebooks. Educators should be able to adapt their methods according to the audience they want to reach. And sport is a powerful tool, not just for learning, but also for positive change. By being creative in how we deliver the message of Olympism, we can maximize the impact of our educational programs. To those of us who have been chosen or have been destined into sport to serve a cause bigger than ourselves in this life, the importance of Olympic education cannot be underlined enough. We must therefore never tire in our continuing mission to deliver Olympic education, help inculcate the Olympic values, and seek that Olympism is lived 365 days of the year. It is in this way that sport can become service of humankind. As the OVEP program is launched in India, this is a great opportunity for all of us to impress the Olympic ideals and values onto the new generation, all the while preserving history, learnings, and collective wisdom in paving the way for the future. I would like to conclude on this note with gratitude to the state of Odisha, to my fellow IOC member, Ms. Nita Ambani, and to the Abhinav Bindra Foundation for making this dream of bringing Olympic values education to India a reality.
We thank Ms. Mikhaila Jaworski for her inspirational words and also for that note on a modern outlook towards education. So now we will turn our attention to someone who is in fact changing the outlook on many things in India, and most importantly among them is sport. For the further growth of the Olympic Values Education Program and the concept of Olympism in India, we are very thankful for the collaboration of the IOC member, Mrs. Nita Ambani, a real champion of sport and education in India. And I believe that we now have a message from her.
Honorable Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik ji, Mikhaila, Angelita, Dr. Batra, Abhinav, distinguished guests and friends, Namaskar. It is a pleasure to join all of you today for the launch of the Olympic Values Education Program in India. I'm a teacher at heart and I love sport, especially watching, cheering, and supporting our young children. So I know how special this beginning is for all of them. OVEP combines the twin powers of education and sport and instills the core values of Olympism. Only a small number of children in the world may become Olympians, but every child can be touched by the power of the Olympic movement. That is the mission of OVEP. And that is what makes it a huge opportunity for India. We have over 250 million children in our schools, brimming with talent and potential. They are the champions of tomorrow, the future of our nation. Earlier this month, 2 Reliance Foundation athletes from our high performance center right here in Orissa, Jyoti and Amlan, broke national records and bagged medals at international athletic events. Under the visionary leadership of Shri Patnaik ji, with increased investments and dedicated efforts, Odisha has become a hub of India's sporting ambitions. The state is actively creating a holistic ecosystem for sport that provides top quality training and infrastructure to our young athletes. My congratulations once again to the state government, to Abhinav Bindra Foundation Trust, and to the IOC for bringing OVEP to India. Next year, we will also have the great honor of hosting the IOC session in India after 40 years. This truly is the start of a glorious new chapter for Indian sport. On behalf of Reliance Foundation and as a member of the IOC, I remain committed to our dream of strengthening the Olympic movement in our country and making India a global sporting powerhouse. Thank you. Jai Hind.
And thanks to Mrs. Nita Ambani for her passion and her dedication to sport. It's really exciting that the implementation of the Olympic Values Education Program begins now. In fact, the first series of Train the Trainer workshops are going to be held next month towards the end of June. And very soon, we will also witness the program being delivered in classrooms. So to find out more now about the OVEP program, I invite the director of the Olympic Foundation for Culture and Heritage, Ms. Angelita Teo, to tell us a little bit more.
Thank you, Tina. My greetings to the Honorable Chief Minister of the State of Odisha, Mr. Naveen Panak, to our IOC Education Commission Chair, Mrs. Mikhaila Jaworski, IOC Member, Mrs. Nita Ambani, IOA President, Dr. Buttra, Mr. Sethi, and Mr. Dash from the Odisha government. And an especially warm greeting to our Olympic champion, Abhinav Bindra, who is now championing the cause of sports in India. I would like to start by saying that Olympism is a philosophy of life. It seeks to create a way of living based on the joy of effort, the educational value of good examples, and universal respect. One of the goals of the Olympic movement is to build a peaceful and better world by educating youth through sport, without discrimination of any kind, and in the Olympic spirit of excellence, friendship, and respect. Adopting these Olympic values, the OVEP program uses the universality of sport to foster learning inside and outside the classroom. It may sound complex, but it's actually extremely fun and engaging for young people. As shared earlier, OVEP is a unique set of free and accessible tools and teaching resources that make it easy to embrace Olympism and Olympic values. Furthermore, the OVEP curriculum really focuses on value-based learning. More importantly, OVEP communicates the long-term benefits of sport and physical activities through an understanding of Olympism and its impact on individual health and enjoyment and social interaction. All of these values are the cornerstone of a better future that we hope the next generation will build upon. Hence, the OVEP program is designed to benefit young people from all walks of life, various cultures, and all levels of athletic ability. It's easy to integrate and put into action by teachers, instructors, coaches, sports clubs, government agency, education authorities, and even parents at home. As you mentioned, Tina, we will kickstart the implementation by training the trainers next month. And after that, there will be OVEP session conducted by these trainers. We are all really excited and honored with the launch in Odisha and following this across India. Therefore, I would like to acknowledge and extend my deepest appreciation to all those involved for their support and belief in this project. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing your thoughts, Angelita. I can vouch for the fact that you are completely invested in this project, and I know how excited you are about the implementation as well. So let's perhaps now understand a little bit better how the program will in fact be implemented in India, in Orissa. And for that, I call upon the Education Minister, the Government of Orissa, Mr. Samir Ranjan Das, to tell us a little bit more about how OVEP will be implemented into the state school education system in the state of Orissa.
Thank you. Honorable Chief Minister, sir, Honorable Minister for Sports and Youth Service, Shri Tushar Kanti Behera ji, Chairman Odisha Hockey Promotion Council, Shri Dilip Tirki ji, Director Olympic Foundation for Culture and Heritage, Mr. Angelita Teo ji, IOA President Shri Dr. Narendra Buttra ji, Founder ABFT, Shri Abhinav Bindra ji, Chief Secretary, and senior officers. A very good afternoon to all of you. Today is a momentous day. Through the Olympic Values Education Program, we all have come together to make a difference in the lives of the talented and hopeful youths by allowing them to imbibe the Olympic values of fair play, joy of effort, excellence, respect, and friendship. And all this has been possible due to the innovative, inspirational, strategic, and magnetic guidance of our visionary leaders, Shri Dr. Naveen Patnaik, Honorable Chief Minister of Odisha. All-round development of children and youth of our state has always got a special place in the golden heart of our Honorable Chief Minister. In fact, learning balance in life between body, will and mind has become an integral part of our education and sports ecosystem under the constant guidance of our beloved Chief Minister. This education program will enrich the school students with the experience of a value-based learning and will play a critical role in the developing them as a healthy, informed, and responsible individuals. For natural abilities are like natural plants that need puring by study and studies themselves to give forth direction to strive forward. With support of IOC, IOA, led by Dr. Buttra and ABFT founder Abhinav Bindraji, we are confident that we will be able to achieve the desired results. I conclude by thanking each and every one involved in this unique initiative, Bande Utkal Janani.
Thank you very much, Mr. Dash, for your words and for telling us a little bit more about how it's going to be implemented in the state school curriculum. And on that note, you also mentioned Dr. Narendra Buttra, the president of the Indian Olympic Association, another champion of sport in India, someone who has really seen sport rise to great new heights in India. So, Dr. Buttra, we invite you now to share with us your vision for a sporting future in India.
Thank you, Tina. Honorable Chief Minister Shri Naveen Patnaik ji, Olympic Education Commission Chair and EB member of IOC, Michaela, whom we affectionately call Mikey, Director, Olympic Foundation for Culture and Heritage, Angelita Teo, Honorable Minister for Education Shri Sameer Ranjan Das, Sports Minister Tushar Kanti Behera, ABFT founder Abhinav Bindraji, Chief Secretary, senior officials, Dilip Tirki ji, and officials of IOC, IOA, and SNME Department, Government of Odisha, a very good afternoon to all of you. On behalf of the Indian Olympic Association, I am very happy today that our association has extended beyond sports and made its way into education under the exemplary leadership of the Honorable Chief Minister Shri Naveen Patnaik sir. Odisha has always put sports at the forefront, and through Olympic Values Education Program, we'll be able to integrate aspects of the sports and essence of Olympics into the learning process of students. It will help improve academic performance in addition to civic responsibility through its activity-based approach. Respect for cultural diversity and educational systems are integral drivers of this program. This education program is the first such initiative in India, and Odisha again has taken the lead. Together, we will be able to positively impact the health and well-being of our young students. The Indian Olympic Association supports this program, and we hope that this will be an example for other states to include such sports values in their school curriculum. We wish all the best to this program. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you very much indeed, Dr. Buttra. Thank you for your good wishes for the program as well. And now looking ahead, we would really like to thank the person who is responsible for the state of Orissa having become an absolute sports capital in India in recent years. He has nurtured Indian hockey to new heights, and Odisha's sports model is now being replicated in many other parts of the country. So thank you all for joining me now in welcoming the Honorable Chief Minister of Odisha, Mr. Naveen Patnaik.
Honorable Ministers, Ms. Jariski, Ms. Angelita Teo, Dr. Buttra, Olympian Shri Abhinav Bindra, Chairman Orissa Hockey Promotion Council, Shri Dilip Tirki, senior officers, my dear students, ladies and gentlemen, sports is an important part of our vision for education and personality development. of our students in Orissa. We've always striven to achieve excellence in education sector as well as in sports. I'm happy that for the first time in India, the Olympic Values Education Program is being launched in 90 schools in Odisha. This will be the beginning of new Olympic movement in the country. Through this program, our children will experience and benefit from the Olympic values of excellence, friendship, and respect. Odisha is emerging as a major sports hub in India and will continue to lead in the sports sector through its partnership. It is a privilege to engage with the International Olympic Committee to launch this program. We thank IOC for its partnering with us in this endeavor to excel in sports. I would like to acknowledge the contributions of our close partners in sports, Dr. Buttra, Ms. Zambani, and Mr. Abhinav Bindra towards the development of sports in Orissa. I'm confident that these partnerships will make a significant contribution towards impact, holistic development of our young school children. Thank you.
Thank you very much indeed, Honorable Chief Minister of Orissa. Thank you for your kind words and thank you for everything that you do for sport. I would also like to thank everyone who joined us on the live stream on YouTube. Thank you for being with us. And
राज्य सरकार ये गुरुत्वपूर्ण कार्यक्रम जहार उद्घाटन होईछि ओडिशा ओलंपिक्स मूल्यवर्ध शिक्षादान कार्यक्रम ओलंपिक्स वैल्यू एजुकेशन प्रोग्राम इन इंडिया जो थे मुख्यमंत्री नवीन पट्टनायक तांकर संबोधन करुथिले सेथिरे से उल्लेख कले जे जीवन रो एक प्रमुख अंग हेउछि बा शिक्षार एक प्रमुख अंग हेउछि क्रीड़ा एवं जो ओलंपिक्स रो चिंताधारा बा मनोभाव रही देश रे प्रथम राज्य भाव में ओडिशा ताकू आपणाउछि पाठ्यक्रम रे अर्थात स्कूल स्तर रु एणिकी पिला माने ओडिशार भुवनेश्वर और राउरकेला दुईटी स्मार्ट सिटीर 90टी स्कूल रे कार्यक्रम आरंभ करा जाउछि जोटी स्कूल स्तर रु पिला माने ओलंपियान संपर्क रे बा ओलंपिक संपर्क रे केवल पाठ पढ़िबेनी प्रैक्टिकली से माने मध्य सेथिरे भागीदारी रहिबे आगामी समय रे भारतर क्रीड़ा क्षेत्र में नाम को आगो को बढ़ेबे 2028 पाई ये बड़ प्रस्तुति अभिनव बिंद्रा फाउंडेशन ट्रस्ट ता सहित इंडियन ओलंपिक एसोसिएशन IOC एवं ओडिशा सरकार स्कूल एंड मास एजुकेशन बा शिक्षा विभाग समन्वय रे ये कार्यक्रम आयोजन करा जायछि जोटी मुख्यमंत्री नवीन पट्टनायक तांकर संबोधन रखुथिले से उल्लेख करुथिले जे पाठशाला ए ओलंपिक्स प्रस्तुति ओडिशा फर्स्ट ऑफ इट्स काइंड सारा देश रे एभली एक मूल्यबोध शिक्षा योजना आरंभ करुछि समीर रंजन दास मध्य शिक्षा मंत्री थिले तांकर उल्लेख करुथिले तांकर संबोधन माध्यम रे जे ओडिशा रो क्रीडार विकास पाई मुख्यमंत्री भूमिका संपर्क रे जे संचालिका थिले से मध्य उल्लेख करुथिले नरेंद्र बात्रा मध्य उल्लेख करुथिले जे ओडिशा रो किभली गत किछि वर्ष मध्य सारा देश रे एक स्पोर्ट्स कैपिटल भाव में परिणत हो पारुछि एवं ता पछरे विजनरी लीडर मुख्यमंत्री नवीन पट्टनायक अवदान संपर्क में समय होइछि एबे एक ब्रेक रो
Own a 57 feet long sky deck with an ultra luxury apartment. The Atlas and Kronos. Tall, iconic, luxurious.